Hello, everyone. Welcome to PCE Final Frontier Podcast. I am Shivangi, your PCE guide at PCE Final Frontier, helping one student at a time. Visit our website www.pceff.com to enroll in our courses today. Welcome to PC Final Frontier podcast episode. So, are you all preparing for the CPTE exam? And are you feeling anxious about that exam day? Well, I am going to share some practical tips to help you stay focused, calm, and fully prepared on the day of your exam. So, let's listen to this clip by Dr. Ravnit Singh sharing some very rightful tips and strategies that we can apply on the exam day and be prepared without having any inconvenience while taking the exam.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ravnit Singh. I'm going to be helping you today with my top tips about how do you perform your best on the exam day. We'll talk about right mind setup, your strategies, and other things that will be helpful for your exam day. So let's start with our first one, which is setting up your environment in a proper way during the exam day. You want to choose a very quiet and a distraction-free room with proper lighting. You want to clear your desk and only keep allowed items. If you have objects that can be removed in your room, please remove them or cover them with a plain sheet. You want to make sure that nobody enters in the room during the exam day. Having the right environment will help you focus and avoid unnecessary interruptions because it's a very important day for you and you're already anxious. You don't want any distractions. PCE is mostly an online proctored exam, so you really want to make sure that your tech is set up. So follow these steps to ensure smooth sailing. Number one, use a desktop or a laptop. Not both. Tablets and smartphones are not allowed. Keep your webcam and microphone functional at all the times. Running the system before the exam starts, make sure that everything is working right. Try to have a hardwire internet like Ethernet cable if possible for a stable connection, and disable all notifications and background applications to prevent interruptions. Let's talk about the login process. Log in at exact time provided in your confirmation email. Have your username and password ready. It's usually sent to you 21 days before the exam day. Close all the applications. Only your exam and proctoring tabs should be open. If you experience any login issues, please stay calm and contact the support immediately. Logging in time and without any issues will make sure that you have a very stress-free start. Now let's talk about time management during the exam. It's very important for you to practice your mock exams. We've already talked about it in our course. But you see, the exam is 4 hours, which split into two different parts, right? Part 1 and part 2, and you have a 5-minute break between them. We really want you to focus on the part 1 first, like you practice in your mock exams, and take your break before you move on to the part 2, because you really need to stress out and have that anxiety-free zone before you start with next 100 questions. So make the most of your break between the parts 1 and 2. All right. After finishing part 1, take the advantage of break, as I said, and try to stretch, try to move around, and try to refresh yourself. Yes, you are allowed to move out of your room and use the washroom. All right. You want to stay hydrated, but you also want to avoid a lot of caffeine, because we've noticed that people drink a lot of coffee because they don't want to get sleepy, but it also causes restlessness. So get a control on that. All right. When you come back, position your camera correctly, and your remote proctoring device should capture you and your workspace. So you want to place it beside or slightly behind you, not directly next to your main device. All right. You want to make sure that your screen rotation on your mobile device to allow the adjustments. And you want to make sure that your camera is on all times, because turning off your camera may actually result in the termination of your exam. All right. So hopefully this will help, but we're moving on to something that you're not expected, like any technical problems. So be ready to face any technical problems and try refreshing your browser or reconnecting if that happens. If your internet drops, try to reconnect ASAP. and have the exam support number saved in case you need any immediate help. A lot of times, fire alarm goes off, and if there's any emergency, make sure that you follow the safety procedure first, and then you can contact the exam support. Stay calm and confident. Guys, you've put in your hard work. You have studied a lot, you have gone through the process, you have taken the mock exam. So take some deep breaths if you feel anxious. You have done it before. All right? Give yourself very logical reasoning. Remember, the exam isn't about perfection, it's about the competency. All right? Your right mindset plays a very big role in your performance. All right, great. Let's move on to the final thoughts. Well, if you're following these tips, it'll help you stay prepared, confident, and you are in control in the exam day. Double check your setup, stay focused, trust your knowledge. You got this. Good luck for your PCE. You can do it.
Thank you, Mr. Ravnit Singh. This was really helpful. I am pretty sure we now have a list ready for the things that we need to do before we take the exam. That's all for today, my friends. Stay tuned for the next episode. Till then, happy studying. Thank you for joining today. Reach out to us at support@pceff.com for any questions. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more content. Have a wonderful week and keep learning.